Happy Wednesday, Wildfire. Coach Tiffany here for another great workout for you. It's going to be the middle of the week. It's just good to get you catapulted into awesomeness for the weekend. So 6 minutes. We got a 6 minutes AMRAP for our warm-up. We're going to do a 200-meter run. If you're here in the gym, you're going to sidewalk and back. If you're home, hopefully you have that marked out as far as distance. You can also do about a minute just running in place. Okay? Just get that heart rate up, get those legs moving. From there, we've got 10 mule kicks. So you can turn to the side front, just kick that leg back behind you, core tight. Make sure that heel goes straight back and not out to the side. If those hamstrings are pretty tight or you don't feel comfortable going all the way to the ground, you can do that to a box or a chair as needed. So you're not going all the way down to get to the floor. But as you get more loose, see if you can challenge yourself to do that. A lot of people like to practice their handstands, doing those mule kicks as well too, getting a little bit off the ground and getting some weight on those shoulders. From there, 10 straight leg sit-ups. Legs out nice and straight. Come back, lay down on that ground, get that torso nice and tall, reach for your toes. You want to get a good stretch here as you're doing those sit-ups. Okay? Keep those feet nice and long. From here, stay on the ground. You've got glute bridges. Okay, bend those knees, heels closer to those glutes, and roll those hips all the way to the ceiling, and then roll that spine all the way into the ground. So you've got a good spine stretch as well as warming up those glutes for our deadlifts that are coming at us next. Last part of the warm-up is a Russian push-up. These get a little spicy, but they're also a little bit fun. We're getting ready for ring dips. So you're going to start on your forearms. From here, you're going to push your weight from your toes forward and catch onto those hands, and then push up. Come back down, go back down to those forearms. Push forward, up, back, down. Okay, so you're catching yourself in like a hover position. If you need to scale that, you can kind of do it on your knees. You're just going to start more with that butt up in the air, get into those hands, push up, push down on those hands, and then back on those forearms. We're working on shifting your weight from your shoulders over your wrist, or over your elbow, to over your wrist. And that's going to help in those ring dips position. Okay? Have fun with that. If you need to go to regular push-ups, that's okay too. From there, we're going to go into strength, and we've got our deadlifts today. We've got 7 sets of 2 for that deadlift. So we're working on a little bit heavier. You're going to do a set of 2, rest, add some weight. If you have the ability to add some weight, do another set of 2. So set up for that deadlift. Feet are going to start right underneath that bar. Shins are going to touch that bar. Core is going to be tight. Chest up, shoulders back. Take a big deep breath in, get tight before you go down into this deadlift position. So suck it in, you're here, grab that bar, then you'll pull those shoulders back. Think about pulling the bar through your body as it slides right up those legs. From here, push those hips back, keep that bar close to those shins as it goes all the way to the ground. Tap the ground, come right back up for another rep, and then bring it back down. Okay? Hips are leading the movement back as well as moving them forward as you're driving that weight up off the ground. Again, add some weight as you need to. If you don't have a barbell, you can do this with a dumbbell, kettlebell, any object that you have. We're just going to do more reps than 2. So similar setup in the fact that you want to get tight. Feet are going to be a little bit wider just depending on your object, but you're still going to have those shoulders back, butt back, everything nice and tight. Same thing, keeping that object close to you, just squeezing your glutes at the top, and then pushing your hips back to go down. All right, for our workout, guys, we've got a max effort workout. So the goal is that we're going to do some deadlifts first. We're going to do 6 deadlifts. RX is 275 and 95. Again, adjust the weight. Pick that accordingly. You want to be able to do 6 reps at a time. So you're going to do 6 of those deadlifts. And then after those deadlifts, you're going to go into a max set of ring dips. So on the ring dips, your goal is to get as many ring dips as you can without coming off the rings. And I'll show you some variations for other options for dips for this. Challenge yourself with it, but we're looking for definitely more than 2 reps, okay? Think about getting, 5 to 10 or more depending on your capacity on that, okay? For those ring dips, if you've got rings, you're gonna jump up, keep those arms close, work on getting those elbows back, biceps to touch the rings, and then straight up locking out at the top, okay? All the way down and up. Again, go until you can't push up anymore. That's gonna be your set. There's no set time on rest today, so obviously you don't want to take an hour in between sets, but rest, take some rest and recover until you're ready to do it again. We're going to do that series 3 times. So 6 deadlifts that are relatively heavy, and then as many ring dips as you can. If you're not doing ring dips, a good alternative is going to be either a box, a bench, or a chair. For dips this way, the biggest thing is keeping your hips close to the object that you're using. If you're out here, those shoulders are a little bit more compromised than we'd like. So keep it close. Legs can be out straight. You're going to sink down with those elbows back and up. Max effort here. Really work on pulling those shoulders down. You don't want those shrugged up in your ears so that you have good form. So shoulders back and down, just moving those elbows, working more of those triceps for those bench dips. 3 rounds, max effort. Have fun with this one. It's going to be a great day, and we'll see you next time.